For the second division of the Tattersalls National Hunt and Gain Equine Nutrition 4yo Geldings Maiden. Take the Shot is the first to show with the noseband from Modern Living and Cranky Kelly. Keel Strand and Bacallo is next as they're about to take off at the first. Leader got in tight to it, but all 10 are safely out over that opening obstacle, quickly on towards number 2 of the 16. And it's Take the Shot from Modern Living and Keel Strand. Cranky Kelly, again the leader, got in deep to that second fence. From Butterfly Mountain is in behind these. Out wider is Bacallo. They're being followed by Nelson Tasman, who's in front of Draco Malfoy. After Draco Malfoy in the two-tone blue colours races Pillar the Poet, and T in the Park is the overall back marker. So left-handed they race, about to head into the back straight where fences 3 and 4 await them in the second division, the 4yo Geldings. And Take the Shot was sent to the front from the drop of the flag, and despite getting in deep to the opening 2 fences, has the advantage going on their way towards number 3 from Keel Strand and Modern Living in the two-tone blue. Bacallo is out wider on the course from Draco Malfoy. After Draco Malfoy races Cranky Kelly and Butterfly Mountain. Nelson Tasman is at the last in that front group of 8 as they go out over. Bacallo took a chance out over it. The back pair are, as they go out over it, Pillar the Poet, and is just in front of T in the Park, who's the overall back marker in the black and green. So left-handed they race. It's still Take the Shot who has the advantage. It's a lead of just over a length and a half in the green and yellow colours over Keel Strand on the outside. Bacallo in light blue colours with a red sleeves from Cranky Kelly's pulled his way through now, shed in the third position, white sleeves and a check jacket. Butterfly Mountain in quarters is behind these of red and white. From Modern Living, who's just been shuffled back a couple of positions, is now in mid-division with Draco Malfoy. Nelson Tasman is next from Pillar the Poet, and T in the Park still brings up the rear of the field. Closing in on this next fence, which is fence number 5, and it marks the completion of their opening circuit. Still Take the Shot, who has the advantage, has led them over the course of this opening mile from Keel Strand and Cranky Kelly. Modern Living was out jumped in mid-division by Draco Malfoy and Nelson Tasman, as it's still Take the Shot with the advantage going on their way towards number 7 from Keel Strand on the outside. Butterfly Mountain now into third on the inside in the quarters with Cranky Kelly and Bacallo. After these is Nelson Tasman, the orange and white, with Draco Malfoy on the outer of Modern Living. T in the Park with the cheek pieces is now relegated Pillar the Poet to be the new back marker. But it's Take the Shot who's made every inch of the running to this point. Leads for James Walsh, as extending his advantage now upwards of 2 or 3 lengths as they race left-handed. Heading once again racing downhill before they meet the climb, which will take them on their way towards number 8. Keel Strand's on the outside of Bacallo with Cranky Kelly. Butterfly Mountain right down the inside, saving ground all the while. Cranky Kelly was out jumped off that front quintet. From Draco Malfoy, after these races, Nelson Tasman, Modern Living, still that break as they go out over the next where Butterfly Mountain got in deep to it by the back pairing. T in the Park received a reminder there from Sean O'Rourke, and on the inside is Pillar the Poet. So about to race left-handed out of the back straight. Front 8 tightly grouped, still headed by Take the Shot with Cranky Kelly and Keel Strand in the black and beige colours on the outer. Butterfly Mountain is next with Draco Malfoy, who's just trying to pick off 1 or 2 rivals as we head into the second half of this contest. Nelson Tasman is next with Bacallo on the outside. Modern Living is behind these, and still that break then back to T in the Park and Pillar the Poet. Left-handed they race back into the home straight once again. The next fence that they meet is 7 from the finish in Division 2 of this Tattersalls National Hunt and Gain Equine Nutrition 4yo Geldings Maiden. Take the Shot to Cranky Kelly. Leader edge towards his left out over it. Keel Strand races in the second spot with Cranky Kelly. Behind these races, Butterfly Mountain. Draco Malfoy is getting ever closer in the two-tone blue on the outside with Nelson Tasman next. Modern Living was briefly ridden away from it. Bacallo is just being chased along there briefly as they go out over the next, which is 5 from the finish. Good jump there by Draco Malfoy. Behind these, Bacalo now receives reminders in the red sleeves. Has only got one behind because T in the Park goes past him there. Pillar the Poet's the overall back marker, but it's Take the Shot who heads out on the final circuit with the 3-length advantage over Keel Strand on the outside and King as they race left-handed heading inside the final mile. They've got 4 fences to jump, and Take the Shot has made every inch of the running to this point. Is about to climb now on their way towards this 4th last fence. Keel Strand is now within half a length, and King from Draco Malfoy, who gets closer into 3rd. Cranky Kelly, good jump on the inside. Mistake by Pillar the Poet towards the rear end of the field, but heading towards this 3rd last. Keel Strand on the outside now comes through with the advantage. Take the Shot took a chance out over it. Draco Malfoy is now allowed to come through into the 2nd spot. From Cranky Kelly, Take the Shot drops to 4th. Butterfly Mountain is next from T in the Park, who's ridden but is making ground. Nelson Tasman's behind these. From Modern Living, Pillar the Poet. Bacalo's the one that hasn't picked up, is at the rear of the field, so on the run towards the home straight. And it's Keel Strand on debut is the advantage by a length. Draco Malfoy is driven on the outside. Cranky Kelly's in 3rd with 4 lengths to find. There's a further 5 lengths to Butterfly Mountain. T in the Park is the one that tries to stay on from Pillar the Poet and Modern Living. Straightening up towards the 2nd last. Keel Strand on the near side. Draco Malfoy on the far side, bidding to give Rob James a double. Racing in between the final 2 fences. It's Keel Strand, the near side, the newcomer. Draco Malfoy, the far side. Very little separating them as they went out over it. Draco Malfoy is just heading his way to the front, and it's a Rob James double as he takes both divides of 4-year-old gelding. Draco Malfoy beats Keel Strand. Cranky Kelly 13. The Park made good late ground from 4th. Nelson Tasman was in front of Modern Living. After these raced Rainbow Mountain. They're in front of Pillar the Poet, who was the last one to finish. Bacalo pulled up before the 2nd last, as too did the long-time leader Take the Shot.